Hey guys, it's me Samantha here today, and I am coming to you with a video testing a bunch of new products. Some of these are not brand new. I've been sitting on them for like a month, and yeah, but some things are really new. So I just wanted to sit and play with some of these products and kind of just hang out with you guys because it's been a while. If you are new to my channel, my name is Samantha. I am a mom of 3. I work full-time and I am a makeup enthusiast. I don't take myself too seriously, and neither should you. So if you like makeup videos like this, continue watching. So yeah, I have been so insanely busy with work. It is, I don't even know what time it is, like 8:30, 9 o'clock right now. I finally got my kids to go to bed and I needed some me time, and I have not filmed in like 12 days because it's just been so crazy working all day long, and then I come home to the kids and I just don't have the energy for like anything else. And so I had to just kind of put my foot down and be like, do something for you. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm having some tea. Yeah, let's get started. Let's open up this primer. I actually wanted to try this a whole, like almost a year ago, it feels like, when I tried, it was probably 6 months ago, the XX Revolution foundation. I wanted to pick this up, but then I was like, I don't want to spend too much money, but it kind of stayed on my radar, so I finally picked it up. It's supposed to be a soft touch texture, sorbet like water gel with a smooth soft touch texture. Appearance, it says, improves the appearance of skin by minimizing pores and brightening the complexion. Yeah, I was hoping that it's kind of like my Touch and Soul. So this is what it looks like in the little package. It says it has 0.81 fluid ounces. I think that's what it says. Yes. So yeah, it's super late at night. I'm not going anywhere, but before I take a shower to go to bed, I figured I would play with some stuff. And this is what it looks like on the cap. I don't know if you can tell. It looks kind of like matte, just even looking at the product. Like, it's not very shiny or wet looking, which is interesting. Let me pull my little mirrors closer. It smells like a really nice light scent, and when I put it on the skin, it does feel like a water gel and very moisturizing. It's strange in a good way. It's not giving me like any weird feelings. I've been working on my acne because it's been kind of out of control. Slowly but surely. I feel like at almost 36 years old, I should not be worrying about acne, but I don't know. I have a skin of a 15-year-old. It's ridiculous. So that's what I'm going to put on there. It has like a light coconutty scent, but like it's not coconut like that Bum Bum coconut water scent one. Like, that smells really strong. This is like very light and almost not coconutty. I don't know if that makes any sense. I probably just made it worse. Oh, how do you guys like my little, this is a cute little dress I got from Shein in the fall. I call it like my little house on the prairie dress. It's kind of cute. I've been playing, I don't want to say I've been playing, but I've used this twice already, the Essence Pretty Natural Foundation. I've been enjoying putting foundation on with my hands, but I have been finding like it's interesting when you typically really like a foundation and then you use it in a different way and you're like, that doesn't look so good, and then you go back and you're like, you use it with a brush or with a sponge like you normally have, and you're like, oh, well, I like it like that. So I am kind of experimenting with stuff lately and realizing like there are certain products that just work better with your hands or work better with a brush, and it's been kind of fun playing with stuff. I really do like this foundation. I do feel like you can build it up. What do the claims say on this? Let's read to you guys. It's a hydrating foundation with hyaluron and aloe vera, 24 hours long lasting hydration. I would never use it that long. I'm using the shade 180 Cool Terra. Yeah, 24-hour finish lasting moisturization with a natural coverage finish, lightweight, weightless skin like feel, and it's vegan. So yeah, I feel like you can really build this up, but I kind of just use it like a super light layer, kind of doing like a tinted moisturizer like vibe situation with it. It does have, I think, a decent amount of coverage because I've used some other like tinted moisturizer stuff and it doesn't have that much coverage. So I can definitely tell you that this is more like a foundation. So, you know, because it has more coverage. I'm just like rambling. Yeah, work has been pretty intense lately. I work in healthcare. Specifically, I work in the department that handles surgery. And in Massachusetts, we weren't doing any like elective cases that require patients to stay overnight for like almost 3 months. It was ridiculous. So that just because you know, they just didn't want patients like holding up beds when we could be getting like increased volume of inpatients with COVID or whatever. It makes sense, but it just meant everybody who was originally scheduled had to be canceled, and everybody who was like still being seen as new patients weren't able to get scheduled. And then the Department of Public Health opened scheduling. I forgot I need a color corrector. This is not new. This is my L'Oreal True Match. This is actually like, I prefer this over the Becca. Even though I do like the Becca, I just feel like this is a good, reliable color corrector, and they come in different shades. So if you're lighter, you can get the lighter peach one. But anyways, yeah, so they opened everything up, and we had hundreds of surgeries to reschedule in a very short period of time, and everybody wants everything right now. And yeah, it's been completely insane. I also like do some coordination of our fellowship, so you know, trying to do it all and come home and have energy for everyone else. And my poor husband has been holding it down. Wet n Wild Incognito. I think I'm using medium honey. That's what I'm using. I tried like medium neutral or something like that. Oh, that was horrible. It was way too light on me. So yeah, he's been like holding it down at home with the kids because they're still not in school. There's a lot of schools that are hybrid and stuff like that, but we're not sending our kids right now. And which is fine. Like, it's not, everybody's entitled to what they want to do for their family. But I mean, we chose to keep them home, but it still makes, you know, it's not an easy choice to make. And then you still have to take care of them and work. And my husband is like a superstar. He is the best. I'm just gonna take like some extra concealer and like from here and just use it to cover some of these blemishes a little bit more. So yeah, I have to be like super grateful. I come home and Gotta give my husband a little bit of break from the kids because he's been with them all day. And he legit is like living the life of these TikTok moms where they're in the Zooms and the kids are screaming. It's real. It's getting really real around here. And it's been so cold, so the kids have been just cooped up in the house. I don't know about you guys, but spring, fake spring has arrived and has come and gone like twice already. Like it's been like 60, 70 degrees and then it plummets back down to 30 like twice in New England. But we're grateful for any warm days we can get because then the kids can finally like go outside. But like my husband tried to take the kids to a playground one day when it was nice. Oh my goodness, it was jam-packed. He said he was like there was like no room for kids to even play because it was just so many kids everywhere. And these poor kids are just trapped in their house and they get tired of being in their yard, you know. Crazy times. I mean, I can't wait to get the kids out of the house, but at the same point in time, it's just like so nerve-wracking. All right, so far I like what I'm seeing. I'm not mad at it. It looks very natural and skin-like. And let me just, you can see like my blemishes are still poking through. It doesn't claim on here to be full coverage. And I don't expect it to. It's supposed to have a natural finish, and I think that it does. This is the concealer, and what does this claim? All Day Full Coverage Concealer. I will tell you, because I played with this a little bit, that I do feel like it kind of darkens, what's that called? Oxidizes as you wear it. But it's not horrible, and I don't think it's full coverage either. I think it's more of like a medium coverage, and you can kind of see I put a lot of concealer and you can still see, I don't know, it looks decent. I'm not complaining, but I wouldn't say that it's full coverage because I think like my Too Faced Born This Way is full coverage, my Uma Beauty is full coverage, even my Flower Beauty concealer is full coverage. I don't feel like this is full coverage. I'm going to bronze up using the Balm Bahama Mama. This is in my Shop My Stash. And I've been enjoying it. I've been liking it. You know, right now I'm pretty what I consider to be fair. So it really is like a perfect shade for bronzing for me right now. Yeah, so it's been really crazy. And I'm kind of like needing a break from work so badly. I think I'm gonna take a couple days just to myself and just, well, I say to myself, but like the kids aren't going anywhere, so away from the office, I should say, to kind of just chill, because I feel like the weekends go too quickly. I don't get like that. The weekend is here just for me to do laundry, clean the bathroom, like, and then like do whatever the kids have been waiting all weekend to do and not actually do anything for myself. So and I think my husband can agree that he feels the same way. So it's just been like we need an extra day. So I'm gonna use this blush. I'm really excited. So this is what she looks like. This is Under My Plum. This is the Extra Dimension blush. So let's see what she looks like on the skin. I'm really pumped. Oh my goodness. So, you know, I like to pride myself in being a mom who's really good at guilt tripping my kids, especially my oldest. Like she knows I'm fake guilt tripping her, you know, like we laugh or whatever. But man, you need to be careful when you're doing that, because this girl be guilt tripping me right back. You know, this tonight even, like I'm like, okay, I want to film, and she's like, oh, I want to read a story in your room. I'm like, no, but I want to film, so like it's just better if you do that in the living room. And she's like, no, I have, because she was with her father. Please excuse the watery eyes. I was just coughing for talking too much. But anyways, my oldest was with her father for the weekend. And she just came home and she's like, but Mom, I was away all weekend and I didn't even see you and I want to spend time with you. And she's smirking because she knows that she's just doing it to like be a little brat and make me feel bad. So I'm like, come on, Zoraida, you're making me feel bad, like stop. And she's like, am I? I'm like, stop with the guilt trip. And she's like, I learned from the best. And my husband's like, give your mom a break. You've been chilling all day long after school. Your mom hasn't had any time to chill by herself. Like, I think that looks so pretty. So and he's like, if you're just gonna sit and read a book, it's not like you're really spending time with your mom anyway. So she finally went out to the living room. But even right now, I feel freaking bad. I'm like, yo, I shouldn't have taught her the skill of guilt trip because that girl is for real. So this is the, oh my God. Okay. There's so much controversy on Jaclyn Hill. I'm not going to get into it. I really don't care. I'm not a super fan of hers. I just want to try the products. You know, it is what it is. I have her original palette. I didn't buy any of her mini vault palettes. I didn't buy the second palette. I only buy what I like or what I'm interested in. So that being said, this is the highlighter, and oh my God, that packaging is so luxe and awestruck. I do have to say, I wish there was something like this tone that was warmer. I think there was one that was warmer, but it was almost too warm. It was like almost red. I feel like the range on the highlights were kind of like light to medium, and then it went a couple for the dark, and there was a gap in the like tan range, and there really wasn't enough in the dark range. But that was just personal. So I did pick up Awestruck, and so we're gonna see how that looks. I like the little, I don't know if you can see it, like it looks almost like fabric, the pattern on it. That is pretty. It really melts into the skin. And it's kind of close to my skin, so it almost looks like my skin. Alright, so this is without highlight and then with the highlight. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it blends into my skin. Like it is my skin tone. Just a little bit more pink, but it looks really, really pretty. Okay, let's try this side. And it really kind of melts into the skin. It doesn't sit on top, which I like. Alright, so that's that. I really like that. I love that packaging. Alright, so here's the loose highlighter. And it comes in this cute, oh my God, the packaging is so cute. And this is an amped. This is also like a pinky tone. Alright, so now we're going to put some eyeshadow on. I'm going to use this She Glam primer. I've used this like 2 times before, and this isn't really a test even. It's going to be more of a test of how the eyeshadows lay over it, but it's not really a test of longevity because, as I said, it's late night. I'm about to take a shower and go to bed after this. I'm trying to figure out a way to like film myself more frequently, even like some get ready with me early in the morning or something for work, but I just get up so early and I'm so tired that I'm not motivated to set up the whole camera and everything, but I need to figure that out because I really would like to film more. I have fun filming. I have fun playing with stuff. So that goes on just like my Milani eye primer. It feels exactly the same. So yeah, actually no, I'm lying a little bit. It feels a little bit more hydrating. So if you feel like that one dries too quickly, you might like this. It's because this one still feels like, I don't want to say wet, but like it still has moisture. So eyeshadow, I really want to play with this new romance. Like I want to play with the Nikki Tutorials one, but I just really want to play with this. All right. And I know this is really neutral leaning, but I really want to play with it because I want to play with the the pigment. And I know I can use them separately, but I just like the idea that they're from the same collection. So this was for like Valentine's Day, their new romance. I swear I do that every video. And this is what she looks like. Because I know with the Nikki Tutorial palette, there's some shadows in there that just stand out. But this one is like a really basic palette, and I feel like, well, what makes this any better or different than any other one? I gotta try it and see for myself. Because people love their formula. So let's go in first with Smoothie, just because it's catching my eye. It's this one right here, into the crease. Which for me, whoa, that was pigmented. I kind of treat, like, I don't know if you see, I have like a hooded lid that kind of looks a little like mono-lidded. Like, I use this as my crease because that is the crease of my socket anyway. But it might not appear that way to some people. So that's why I'm explaining. With a very fluffy brush, I'm gonna blend this out. So I know that looks crazy dramatic, but I really do like it. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into Mars, which is this like cocoa brown, has like a slight red tone to it. I just want to say, like, real quick, that I've been sleeping on Beauty Bay, because I purchased this palette, the Nikki Tutorials, and the little pastel palette. I used the pastel palette last month and loved it. Loved it. And I'm using this palette, and it's supposed to be a neutral palette, and I'm getting this bright, colorful look, and the pigmentation is crazy. So I just want to say, like, oh my god. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Lingerie. It's supposed to be like around my skin tone. I'm just gonna blend the edges a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. This is a different brush from the first one. I just have like 10 of these dirty brushes that are all the same because I really do love them. These are the BH brushes. I really love their brushes. I don't have many Sigma ones. I only have the ones that I got from the palettes, and those are really good. But like, if you're looking for something good on a budget, these BH single ones, the vegan ones, I really enjoy. So I just wanted to say that. All right, now I really kind of like want to go in with a shimmer with this, but I really want to use the pigment. So I'm going to use the pigment, and I'm gonna grab like kind of like this flat-ish brush just to kind of smooth it out. I'm gonna dab it straight on my eyeballs, and it's supposed to be like a dual chrome. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand so you can see. I don't know if you're gonna catch the dual chrome shifts. It's like pink, red, and then it has like a gold. All right, let me start smoothing this out before it dries on my eyeball. And the name of this was Morganite. These are a lot smoother than the You Can Be ones, but they're not sparkly and glitter like the You Can Be ones. They This goes on similar to like my e.l.f. ones. The blend isn't great, so I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more, adding that brown. I think I'm just gonna go on, tap my brush on the wand. I don't know if you can see the shift, but it is definitely very pretty. So we're gonna go on the other side. Okay, I think that looks pretty. I'm gonna go in with Mars, which is like the brownish red, and just kind of blend the edges just a little bit. I prefer this side where I went in, I dabbed the brush on the wand and then went on the lid. I think though when I was talking and I applied it to the lid and I was chatting, I didn't quite move, you know, smooth it out quick enough, so it was drying a little bit. And I have hooded eyes. It doesn't look bad. It's already dry, so that's nice. Just so you guys can see, it's already dry, and that was really quick. So that's good if you have a hooded eye. It's not gonna like move around too much or get crazy creasing. Like the only creases you can see are like the creases that are on my lids. And I use those darker shades and I didn't get any fallout. Just saying. For the inner corner, I'm going to be really generic and take this gold right here called Oyster. That's what I look like so far. We're going to do our brows. I'm going to show you some wizardry because this shit's straight magic. So this is the Lift and Snatch. I had bought two shades, the ash brown, because I usually use their precision brow pencil in ash brown, and it did work, but it wasn't pigmented enough. So I got the black, which I never get because even though my hair is black, I don't know, I just don't want to have eyebrows that are so severe. So but I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna zoom in. I'm gonna try to show you guys how good this stuff is. It's ridiculous. So I did, and I do want to mention, I used to use the Ardell pen like this and I didn't love it. Like, look at that. Look at these brows. It looks like real hairs. It does. Look at this to this. If you have a shape that's pretty thick like mine and you hate that you have to color it in because you have all these little gaps or it's just very thin in certain areas, look at this. Look at my brow, okay? So I do have a decent amount of hairs that I do like to stand up, so we're gonna try, and this will be the first time trying this, the NYX brow glue, and I have high expectations of this because I absolutely love, pretty much all my favorite brow products are NYX. So all right, so we got it out of the packaging, and this is what she looks like. It's kind of milky. It looks very stretchy, goopy. I don't know if you could see that, if it's a little too blurry. But there you go. Like a gel. It does feel a little like glue. You know, I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, makeup brands up making like putting legit glue, like Elmer's glue, and being like, it's brow gel, because people use Elmer's glue anyway. It does feel like glue. I'm not gonna lie. And it feels stiff even applying it. Like in a sticky kind of way that I'm actually not in love with the way it feels. They look okay. I don't like how they feel. They feel heavy, and it makes, I don't know. It feels heavy and weird. I don't know that I like that. I had high expectations, and recently I have used a brow gel that I was like, oh, this is so good, and I can't wait to tell you guys about that. I will talk about it in like my monthly roundup video when I do get around to that. But first impression, I'm not crazy about the brow gel. It feels tacky and heavy, and I'm very aware of my eyebrows, which I'm not crazy about right now. It's strange. All right, so we're gonna try the lipstick. I got the MAC lipstick. It's a matte formula in the Bloom box. You know, my favorite lipstick is the YSL Lip Shine one, and it's crazy to me that all the brands now are coming out with a similar formula, and I'm over it. I'm just so over it. Like, part of me is like, I have all the colors I need. I have formulas that I like. I don't need to try every single lip shine that's out there. So I wasn't going to buy another one. I got this. It's very corally. I should have went with more coral eyeshadow look, but who knows? I'm not keeping this on anyway. So let's try it on my super dry lip. This is a fun lip if like I wasn't wearing anything on my eyes, like no makeup, and then a pop of color, which I might do soon because I do really like the way this looks, and I like MAC's matte lip formula. It just is long lasting and a classic, and the packaging is so darn adorable. So I'm gonna take this off just because I can't look at myself with the two craziness going on. So my options are the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara and the clean CoverGirl Lash Blast in the clean one. I'm gonna try this because I'm just a little bit more curious about it. So I have tried the original Lash Blast and in the orange tube, and I really did like that when I was younger. I tried it maybe a year ago again, and I was like, it's okay. But the packaging is so cute in this little mint green. I do think it's funny that it comes with this little top thing, and I'm not 100% sure why they do that. I should look that up one day. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why they always come with this little cap and the brush comes separate. I think maybe they just want to show you what the brush looks like, but I don't know. They could just put a picture like other mascaras. But anyways, I always wonder, like, can I take this brush and then use it in a different mascara or something like that? I'm going to try that one day because I feel like some mascaras are so good, but I hate the brush. And what if I use a brush that I do like from a mascara that's like old or used up, or I don't know. Do you guys ever wonder that? Anyway, so this is what the mascara looks like. I like it. It looks slightly more voluminous, but like in a very nice, soft, fluttery, kind of romantic way. I think it looks really, really cute. I'm kind of impressed. And that's right out of the tube. So usually it takes a few uses to kind of really see what the formula is. So I'm going to play with this some more, obviously, but so far I think it looks really, really pretty on my top and my bottom lashes. I'm getting a little bit of that doll look that I love so much. So yeah, I think this is the final look. And I had fun just playing with makeup and hanging out with you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That lets me know not to do videos like this. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.